Hey, what's up guys, it's Captain Card Magician. Welcome to this video, and today I'm going to be teaching you a really amazing card trick where the spectator finds their selection in a really cool way. So let's get into it. So as you can see, all the cards over here are completely shuffled at random. We'll even give the card some cuts, just like that. And I'm going to spread through and have any card selected. Let's just say we have this one right over here. I'm going to show you the card. I won't look. And now I'm just going to lose the cards somewhere inside the center of the deck. Just like that, as fair as possible. We'll even give the cards some cards further, losing the cards somewhere in the middle. Now I'm going to flip this deck over and have the spectator cut the deck in half. So let's say they cut right over here. I'm going to ask them to complete the cut. Now they could have cut anywhere in the deck that they wanted, but they cut to this card right over here, which is a 10. Which means that your selection is 10 cards from the top of the deck. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10th card is none other than your card, the 3 of clubs. Now let's learn how to do this. Now there is a setup to this card trick. It is not impromptu. And the setup is that you're going to take all the cards from one suit, take them out and arrange them from ace to king. So when the cards are face up, the ace is on top. You're going to collect all these cards and put them at the bottom of the deck. And now you're good to go. That's all. That's just a little setup that you have to do. And now you're going to ask them to pick any card and make sure to just spread the top cards. You don't want to go all the way to the bottom, as you don't want them to pick a card from your setup. Just spread about halfway there and have them pick a card. Let's just say we have this one right over here, the 3 of diamonds. Now you are going to lose the card somewhere inside the center, but here's the little thing that you have to do. You put the card on top of the deck and now you're going to cut 1/3 of the deck. You don't want to cut halfway, 1/3 of the deck. Because you want your setup, your 13 cards, to be at the center of the deck. So you're going to cut about 1/3 of the deck and lose the spectator selection right inside the center. Now after this, you can even give the card some false cuts if you want. Now you're going to turn the cards over and have the spectator cut the deck at the center. You want the spectator to cut the deck in half. That's how you say it. You're going to say, I want you to cut the deck in half, because you want them to cut to a card from your setup. You want them to cut to a heart. So when they cut the cards to the center, they are going to land on a heart. Now, if they cut too much of these cards and they don't land on a heart, you're just going to ask them, can you cut a little bit closer to the center? Ask them to place them back, and now when they cut fewer cards, they're going to land on the heart. But if they cut two less cards, like right over here, you're going to ask them, can you go a bit deeper? When they cut some more cards and they land on a heart. Now, when you see that they have cut to a heart, you're going to ask them to complete the cut. Now, here's a little thing that I like to do. I take the card and I flip my wrist over and show them that you cut anywhere you wanted, but you cut to a 5. Now, the reason for doing so is because there is a 6 of hearts at the bottom of this card. So you don't want them to be suspicious of there being a setup. So what I do is, using my first finger, I take the card, just one card, I flip my wrist over and place the card on over here. And this move is called the wrist kill. So you just take that card and just flip your wrist over and say that you cut anywhere you wanted, but you cut to this card. And this card indicates that your card is 5 cards from the top of the deck. You count down 5 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and sure enough, at the 5th position is going to be their selection, the 3 of diamonds. And now make sure that the spectator does not see these cards over here, as these are your hearts arranged in order. So make sure the spectator does not touch these cards over here. So that was it for this one, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to smash the like button, and if you enjoy this type of content, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to learn a really cool 4 ace card trick, that video is right over here. I'll catch you there.